something completely different.
Happy Hot Topic!
One of the things a lot of people are wondering, because you said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk, is when can we see them and what's taking so long to release them?
Yeah, they're definitely picking and choosing out the pieces of paper that have Donald J. Trump's name on it.
I do. Jesse.
Just release it all. What are you hiding?
There are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have well over 250 actually.
Yeah, and Trump contributed to it.
So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being
never came.
Released by my office.
The name
What a dumb broad.
of several prominent celebrities were revealed to be on Jeffrey Epstein's contact list. The Justice Department released files from the case on Thursday. Among the contact list, the famous names included Michael Jackson, Alec Baldwin, Naomi Campbell, Mick Jagger, Prince Andrew, the late Ethel Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy's mother,
That's weird.
and former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. According to Fox News, none of the celebs have been accused of any crimes related to Epstein.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin's freaking out about it.
Attorney General Pam Bondi answered questions on Fox News a day before the documents were released.
I love how they're leaving out the part. Trump was literally on a travel log, and if you talk to any MAGA person, oh my God, he was there to do business deals. When Clinton went, he was being a slut. But Trump, shut up. You're all a bunch of hypocrites. All you.
Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah, what you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information.
And then it never really came because they're hiding it.
But
Because I bet there's a lot of papers where maybe like two names are attached, where it's like Donald J. Trump and this person, and they're like, can't release that paper, can't release that one.
it's pretty sick what that man did,
Okay, well, we'll
along
look for
with his
that.
co-defendant.
Among the documents are flight logs in which President Donald Trump is named several times. According to the records, Trump flew on Epstein's private jets.
They're showing a picture of Trump, Melania, and Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Repeatedly back in the 1990s. Now, this isn't new information as it had previously been made public.
There's a really creepy picture. You got to look it up. And I know MAGA people are not going to want to believe this, but Donald Trump was at a Planet Hollywood grand opening in like 1993, and Donald Jr. was there, and so was Eric, and so was his daughter, Ivanka. And Donald Trump sitting on a motorcycle, and Ivanka sitting on his lap, and in the background, you see Jeffrey Epstein. It's very creepy.
Some of the first to get their hands on the information were conservative influencers. They were photographed on
Yeah, they left out those papers. Of course, let's have somebody that's on one political side release the papers. That's not going to be biased at all.
Thursday, leaving the White House holding binders labeled the Epstein Files Phase 1.
Yeah, phase one, leaving out our boss's name. You're all a bunch of whipped imbeciles. All of you.
Despite the photo op, the release of the documents has been met with criticism, including from conservatives who were hoping to learn more about Epstein and his connection to political leaders.
Yeah, every time the news goes, like Rachel Maddow did this, so, we're going to release it. Oh, it's time to release it. We're going to release it. And then they don't.
In addition to the newly released files, the Attorney General sent a letter to FBI Director Kash
She's freaking hot, but she just seems like the absolute worst.
Patel, requesting the full and complete files related to Epstein. In it, she details that she did not get all the documents, saying in part, "I repeatedly questioned whether this was the full set of documents responsive to my request and was repeatedly assured by the FBI that we had received the full set of documents."
You have the full documents, you're just hiding it. And this is what people do when they're guilty. They push things to the side. They're pushing it to the side. Just push it to the side. Just push it to the side. That's what they're doing. so that we forget about it.
Late yesterday, I learned from a source that the FBI field office in New York was in possession of thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated requests, the FBI never disclosed the existence of these files.
All a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Everybody needs to get into the same room and go, here's all of the papers, because we know Trump's on it. You got to admit to yourself, insert MAGA person here that thinks he's some good dude for some reason. It's okay if you want to vote for the guy. It's okay if you want to, be a fan of him or whatnot. But, I can admit that people are flawed. One of my favorite athletes of all time, Michael Jordan, was a legendary womanizer who treated people like garbage. One of my radio heroes, Opie and Anthony, not the nicest guys. Howard Stern has a lot of things has a lot of skeletons in his closet. I'm able to admit that my heroes have issues. A lot of these MAGA people, they just think he's just this perfect guy.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.